I guess we're starting. Oh boy.
We can't start. Not until I see myself.
Here, let me just paste a picture of Spank.
Oh boy. The audio's distorted. Oh. Okay.
Do you need to have it with headphones?
It's going to get picked up on the microphone. Because I cannot hear you without... Hi, Joe. Sorry, I'm just complaining because my headphones decided to break somewhat.
Sharky's having technical difficulties.
Why don't I have technical difficulties?
Yes.
I ordered a new one already.
I mean, I can turn the feed back on. You can mute the feed. Oh.
Why is there a brain? Yeah, I'm gonna have to mute it because...
Our main friend and our main loving friend are here again.
Wait, what were the two? What did you just say?
Our main friend and our main loving friend.
Oh. I was thinking you said Maine as in M-A-I-N.
You're missing another E, sorry.
I wasn't thinking the state.
I've been running myself ragged trying to catch every little problem, and there's still plenty left to do. But no sense not practicing self-care, too. It's time to get my lunch on.
Ah, good, because I am eating lunch. Or no, I'm eating dinner.
I just ate lunch. I made lemon pancakes.
I had lunch at 10 a.m.
And while a nice quiet moment to myself would probably help, what would help more would be a smidge of social interaction beyond crisis management.
Crises.
Percy and Queen Bee are obviously tied up in their own affairs, but everyone else should be open. Who could I lean on in my time of need? Ooh, pizza for dinner and pancakes for brunch.
I'm having leftover chicken parma pasta.
Yum. I miss chicken parm.
Also, I wanted to joke, Percy tied up. Some people would like that.
Are you making Percy thirst jokes already?
Yes, I am. Fight me.
I think I already do.
Wait a second.
Alas. Are you stealing Joe's job?
Oh no, am I stealing your job? Well, what bait am I supposed to have?
Your own. Sharky the goldfish.
What's the Sharky bit?
Being a goldfish.
I don't approve! I'm sorry you don't approve of me, Joe.
Okay, who are we least friends with? We're least friends with Gavin out of the options.
But do we want to run through Ashley's because, like...
Well, I mean, since I'm no longer freaking about work for the first time in, like, 4 days, I can actually take my time a bit, and we won't be sitting at the same part for 40 minutes, hopefully. So we don't need to, like, rush. Unless we want to get to the crying part sooner, I mean,
that's a good question. Do we want to cry now or cry later? It's okay. I'm just not used to someone seeing something.
I'm just gonna quietly sip my coffee And wait for brain jokes.
I'm
The
aghast.
vapors.
Oh my gosh. So do we want to cry now or cry later?
Well, not cry now or cry later, and more like, do we want to cry mid-stream or end of stream?
How about we cry all of stream?
So we'll cry, and then we'll go to the beach, and we'll cry some more.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Cry all of stream. Joe approves. Joe wants to see us cry.
Okay. Here's some stopping.
Seriously, Sharky, why are we on the same brain like today? Because I am one with the chat. I have become one with all of the chats.
You're one with brain?
I am confused.
The world you're in is hell. My world.
Joe, you've been here enough that I just have learned.
It all makes sense now.
Thank you for...
Ooh, curtains. I have curtains. I have the only curtains in my entire apartment because the apartment came with blinds, but I asked my friend to, like, sew some curtains for me. Curtains, curtains. Okay, 30-plus-year-old trick. Those are old. Those are very old.
Yeah, it's old like me.
That's older than you, actually. Okay,
What usage of the word dank is that?
Depending on how much of the plus, it might be as old as you.
That is true. That is very true.
Okay, well, I think that we shouldn't just rely on Ashley to skip through everything all the time. And Gavin's last, so... Gonna be fun.
We'll forget by then.
We might not necessarily forget, but, like...
That's...
88.
Sigh, you're right. I'm ancient. You're not ancient, Joe.
You are not ancient.
I mean,
I don't think we'll
me,
forget, per se, but I do think,
I'm
like...
older than the trips.
Because then, anyway, we don't want to end up in the same situation as we had with Naomi.
What? You don't want to suddenly go on the Gavin route?
We're not going to suddenly get on the Gavin route at this point.
Nah, we're too busy dating Percy. Or should I say Purr?
Support Purr. Anyway,
Well, Purr needs the support after this.
spoiler! No spoiling! Brain hasn't seen this yet.
Let's go.
Gavin Train! Plus, we've hardly interacted with Gavin, like, this whole run so far.
Wait, we're supposed to interact with people?
Gavin's my favorite.
Choo choo!
I work my way around packs of gathered gamers to approach the prize desk.
As I explained already, pole position trademark and pole position 2 trademark are different games. You can't just map your Fuji lap time from one to the other. Gotta give Satan some joy during this run. Does she not have joy with Percy? Does Percy not spark joy?
Percy also sparks joy, but Gavin sparks delight. Yeah, see? Give me some. Well, no, because Gavin's also half kindly.
I have to read all the Gavin responses.
Okay, but I mean, if we get kindly options with Gavin, it's still gonna be. Quirky's not as bad.
Yeah,
it's just kindly that makes me want to barf, but that's, you know, the ending we're going for this time, so. Oh, okay. Gavin sighs as the gamer wanders off.
Point stands!
It does stand.
Spank, I don't envy you this job, that's for certain. Tell me about it. Listen, want to go get some lunch? Plus, Gavin is also fine. Is Gavin high?
He's well dressed.
But does well dressed equal high?
Maybe? I don't know. More confused ace noises.
Like...
Very confused ace noises.
Does being... He's... What?
He's yummy?
What does that mean?
Let's go get some lunch. Lunch is yummy.
It'd be a chance to clear your head and relax a bit. I mean, yeah, it could be considered hot.
I am just forever laughing that there's one rip in his pants.
Hey, it's a stylish rip, apparently.
I mean, sure? I just like Gavin because he is the voice of reason.
Me, ooh. I suppose I can spare a few minutes, certainly.
Eager to depart, Gavin leads the way as we head next door, away from the chaos and noise of the funplex.
Hold on one second. I'm going to see if my roommate has a spare thing of headphones I can use, because this is, like, legit bothering me.
Alright, we'll just sit here and enjoy the nice bookshop that we can't go into. That is okay, Joe. We can't relate, so we'll just be making confused ace noises, but it is okay. The thirst typos are understandable. Sort of. We don't understand, but they're sort of understandable. So how's everyone doing this lovely Sunday? I miss bookshops like this and cute coffee shops. Pretty good considering. That's good.
Hello?
You're back?
Gosh dang it. Okay.
Oh no! The French has appeared. The French has appeared. You're gonna get brain started. I never got to see the ugly green drapes because I never got to visit because I was supposed to visit like 2 months ago, but then COVID happened.
Oh, come on.
Is Sharky back or is Sharky not back? Schrodinger's Sharky. Very rusty at the French. I am also quite rusty at French, but Brain refreshes me once in a while.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. Bard Spare. Spare doesn't seem to be recognizing my audio jack and playing. So, guess I'm stuck with these.
Okay. Have you ordered new headphones?
Yes.
Okay. That's good.
I have not ordered new ones, so I shouldn't have this problem starting Wednesday.
I haven't used headphones since quarantine started.
Well, I don't want to have it pick up on the mic and start echoing.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, like...
Did you try the headphone jack on the TV?
No! I didn't even know that was there.
Thanks, Brain.
But it's fine.
For troubleshooting Sharky's technical difficulties from afar.
It's fine.
Is it, though?
It's fine.
Everything is fine.
It's only 2 hours and then I die slowly inside.
Aren't you already dying slowly inside? Aren't we all?
Yeah.
Ah.
How did the French start?
Huh?
How did the French start?
Just said moi aussi.
Are we all what?
Hmm?
Are we all what, Joe? Oh, dying.
Are we all studying Russian during the lockdown?
No.
Yes, for once Brain wasn't the initial source.
No, it's aren't we all dying inside? Or are we all dying inside?
Ah, yes.
Slowly.
Well, are we all dying inside slowly? I assume so. Or at least our bodies on the outside are all dying slowly, because that's how bodies work, is that they're born
Joe,
and then they die.
Gosh dang it, Joe.
I think you're the most opposed to French here. I think you're outnumbered.
I'm always outnumbered. That's kind of my shtick. As per the usual, I am outnumbered.
Hi, Flower! Welcome back! And I'm not desperately typing at work things this time.
I'm desperately trying to not have a headphone fall off my ear.
Well, that's a you problem.
Everything's a me problem.
Not
What I need is
everything's
more
a you
alcohol.
problem. The US government is not a solely you problem. But you should remember to vote, because everyone should remember to vote. Thanks. Well, everyone who's able.
Okay.
Dutch/packing tape. Hey, shouldn't you have some of that considering you just moved?
No.
No?
No.
How?
I didn't use any of that?
My companion fetches a table in the crowded cafe while I memorize our order and carry it forth to yon service counter. I make my way to the front of the line, trying to keep the lunch order neatly arranged in my brain despite all the chaos of today's event.
The one common factor in all of Sharky's problems is, in fact, Sharky. That is a true statement, Flower.
This is true.
That is. It is. Like, I can't. I am the cause of all my problems. It is a true
Well,
statement.
it didn't say cause, it just said factor. Flower's not explicitly saying that you're the cause of all of your problems.
I'm explicitly saying I'm the
Flower's
cause
just
of all
implying
my
it.
problems.
Hello. Hello.
The burn. I am gonna need some burn heal.
Well, look who's here.
I'm looking.
It's our favorite arcade wrangler.
Arcade minion? Arcade flunky? Oh, what's the right term? Event manager, actually. You know, those flyers for Furterfest I asked you to pass out? It's my baby.
Furter Fest baby. Great.
It's time for some photo fest, baby! Woo!
Is that the Antichrist?
What?
Huh?
Wait, what?
I feel like the baby born out of the future murder fest would presumably be the Antichrist. It's so cute, baby murder fest.
Wait, is that babies committing murder?
Are the babies being murdered or doing the murdering?
That's a good question.
Everything's coming up roses.
Moving up in the world, I see.
A proud parent of a shiny arcade baby.
And yet no invite for us to the baby shower.
I feel snubbed.
Yeah, we just ran over here begging them for soda instead.
Soda and lunch. Clearly doing baby murdering. The potential.
I feel like that means the baby is the Antichrist.
The babies have further potential? Since when?
Yes.
Okay, fair. They're babies.
Babies have all the potential, okay? If they work really hard at it, this baby might grow up to be a serial killer.
I saw it was like a picture of a Tumblr thing where it was like, here's a novel idea where it's like a person adopts a baby who turns out to be the Antichrist and is just like trying to parent the demon out of him.
I need to finish my rewatch of Good Omens.
Oh, Good Omens is so good.
It is. It's an excellent little mini-series thing. And we rewatched about half of it when we were at peak apocalypse feeling. And I should continue rewatching that.
Yeah, you
finish
should.
That.
Yeah.
But seriously, we couldn't be prouder of you. And to think when you first walked in these doors, you were still trying to figure out your place in things.
Ben and I know a thing or two about finding your dream and sacrificing to make it happen.
Long hours, hard work.
Hard work and hard hours and long work too.
Struggling to make ends meet.
Having meetings to discuss how to end the struggles.
Oh no, meetings. I can't imagine how difficult it must have been for you to get where you are now.
It wasn't that difficult, honestly. I came up with a name, talked it up at Max, and that's it.
Ooh, I'd be on the lookout for hidden costs on the back end then.
Speed bumps on the road of life to catch you unawares as you're soaring down the highway of success.
Why does this feel like foreshadowing?
Foreshadow.
But if you wreck your $500,000 imported sports car of business triumph, we'll be there to drown your sorrows in coffee.
And donuts.
And donuts.
Don't forget the donuts, an essential component. Next order, please.
I'm like, did we even give them our order?
Our usual. Donuts and donuts and donuts.
What about Gavin's?
And donuts.
Shaking my head, I wandered back to our table with a lunch in tow. As Gavin settles in to enjoy his lunch and his time away from Furterfest, he relaxes a bit.
So, tell me about yourself, for starters.
Well, we haven't been spending any time with him, after all.
I mean, we work together, and you are a pinball cleric, I guess. I barely know anything about you beyond that. Why do you care? It's just a thing people do, right? Chatting like this? We work together on the job. Isn't that enough?
Ah, Gavin.
Wolf. Is that a wolf as in like he's hot or what?
I took it as an oof.
Yeah.
Like, oof, he's being harsh. Oof.
Oof. But I suppose it'd be impolite to turn down such a request. Very well. Where would you like to start, precisely?
Alright, here's my timeline of my life.
Hello!
What point would you like to start
We have
from?
a flower, we have a pie,
Hi,
we have
Pie!
a brain, and we have a Joe.
So many friends.
It's like a small collection of friends. A gang?
Are we a gang?
Oh, time to get the chainsaws out.
Are we a
Could be
posse?
a posse. We could be a posse.
A menagerie?
I don't know. I don't
Be a
know.
crew?
We could be a crow.
A collective?
At the start? I mean, why the arcade exactly?
It was at first when I saw at the start, I was like, all right, I was born here, and this happened, and this happened, and this happened, and then I turned
We're born to a
3.
very wealthy family of Coopers. We run the tech industry, and we make everything because it's a losing prospect. Don't misunderstand me. I'd love for it not to be a losing prospect, and honestly, I'm pleased you're stepping up to help with that. I suppose, well, you know I like to bring order to chaos. Just like pinball, it requires a degree of finesse alongside a degree of luck. 2 factors my family simply does not understand.
Oh man, he's calling out Grace.
Ooh. The Grace call-outs, and we haven't even met Grace yet.
I also definitely spent like a good hour going through all of the Ghost Monsters tweets last night. Once I discovered that there's a Ghost Monsters Twitter.
Wait, there's a Ghost Monsters Twitter?
Oops. 2-factor authentication needed to get to Gavin's heart.
Crap, I forgot my cell phone at home. Guess I can't get the code. Wait, what's the Ghost Monsters Twitter?
The Ghost Monsters Twitter is outstanding. You're right, Pi. It's fantastic. Also, I feel like I spoiled myself a little bit, but it's fantastic.
Wait, what's the handle?
I retweeted the thing. You can just go find it.
For ours?
Yeah. You'll see it. There's an @
When?
Just go look at our Twitter.
I am.
I retweeted it last night.
Oh. Oh. I saw that.
Did you completely miss the @
I completely missed the @ when I saw that tweet originally.
Always assume that if there's an @ it means something.
I didn't
On
see
something
the
like that?
I was too busy looking at the rest of the stuff going on in that tweet. Also, moving.
Sharky's putting the pieces together. We're watching his mind, little cogs
Melt.
spinning.
One
Little goldfish cog spinning around.
And yet I'll never learn what vibe means.
Seeing the hamster on the wheel. Wait, is there a hamster inside the goldfish?
Sharky the goldfish with his hamster body.
What?
The hamster on the wheel. That was the goldfish. Wait, I'm just proud I used real Haze modem command codes. Wow. Wow. You have an amazing level of dedication, Flower.
Writing research is fun.
Oh, we don't have to get into family stuff if you don't want to. No. It goes a long ways to explaining how I came to where I am. It's fine.
Yes, Gavin. Tell us, why are you the way that you are?
Because everyone sucks. I suppose the best standalone example would be my father, constantly reminding me how he came from nothing and made himself into a business success. A gold standard.
Oh, all the things I type in this chat. I feel like ever since I turned the auto mod to even slightly on, it freaks out about everything.
Yeah, maybe we should turn it down slightly.
I think I already set it pretty low.
Let me check. Nope, that's not the thing I wanted to do. I wanted to go here. Now, where would that
go here?
be?
To the whole story?
Wait, we have one whole story?
We have one very broken conjunctive story.
Where even is that?
Huh?
Wait, I said, where even is that?
Hi, Magic!
Magic's here! Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're
Magic's
only
here.
like 30-40 minutes in. We haven't gotten terribly far. We're getting lunch with Gavin, who is still my favorite, personally. Except for how I strongly disapprove of the lunch that Naomi made for him at the beach.
No, where is that auto mod?
Let me find it. Here we go.
Gotcha.
Level 2, some moderation.
Maybe bump it down?
Oh, it's because sexual content is at some filtering. I'll bump it down to less filtering.
Okay.
Profanity is no filtering. Hostility is more filtering for provocation and bullying. Discrimination I should actually bump up to 3 or 4.
3.
I'll leave it at 3. Yeah. I don't know how drastic it is at 4.
You haven't missed any tears. The tears will come.
The tears haven't begun quite yet.
Anyway.
Alright, Automod has been modified.
Thank you everyone for coming. For this crying.
Hey, spoiler! No spoiling!
Our stream is titled I'm Not Crying, You're Crying.
Spoiler,
You've
no
already
spoiling!
Everything.
I didn't say if they're happy or sad tears. I just said we should support Purpur in his quest for the world record.
Come for the crying, stay for the anxiety attacks.
Alright, anyway, so Gavin's father, a pull yourself up by the bootstraps Republican.
Except it's a lie. His father came from nothing, not him.
There we go! Pull yourself up by the bootstraps Republican. Again, this channel is not apolitical, and it never will
This is not an
be.
apolitical channel in any way, shape, or
It will
form.
never be politically neutral because I exist on it.
I mean, technically, we both exist on it.
Yes. But I like cracking the political jokes more.
Yes, you do. I don't save the anxiety attacks. Anxiety attacks prevent me from nothing as they sink into the floor, paralyzed by fear and despair. Society wasn't exactly, let's say, advantageously arranged for the Coopers. In my grandfather's era, he had even more societal setbacks to deal with than usual, simply due to the color of his skin.
So usual.
We've made great progress on such issues since the early 19xx's. Not a solved equation, not by far, but quite daunting during his particular chunk of history.
I'm sorry to inform you that this dialogue has not aged well.
Hooray! Streamers with thoughts and emotions on display! Wait, I thought I was a robot. I have emotions?
Yes, you do.
How do I remove emotions.exe?
You can't.
How do I mod out emotions.exe?
You can't. Beep boop.
Okay, but can I, like, overwrite it so emotion.exe doesn't activate?
Nope.
Then what use is being a robot?
You're not one.
It's a required DLO. Gosh dang it.
You can't get rid of it.
But can I override it to not activate?
No, you can't.
Why?
It's like Polybius.
But, like, it can still be installed and just not be running.
Oops, sorry, I referenced a thing from the tweets you haven't read yet.
I already blue screen.
Maybe you'll just be a blue screen.
No, that's it. If we ever have face cam with me, it's just a blue screen. With just some blue screen text being like Sharky error.
We just need one of those AR things that like adapts and covers our faces, and your face will be a blue screen, and I don't know what my face would be.
You can impair
kind of
functions,
demon.
let's say special substances. Magic,
So, you said you
way-
were alcoholic?
Magic, you know way too much about that being a chemistry major.
You can impair its function with, wealth. Indescribable wealth. Becoming Dakonami.
Dekonami.
I'm still mad that's a Konami joke.
I didn't realize it was until you guys mentioned it.
It took us so long.
It took us so long to be like,
We got
Konami.
Tsunami right away.
oh yeah,
But
Konami and Dekonami? Just because I know how to make things like heroin healthy doesn't mean I have.
you're just
Yeah.
also not saying that you haven't.
Exactly! And it doesn't mean have yet.
Anyway, so this one feels a little oof. I like to keep an air of mystery. It's okay, you don't have to self-incriminate here.
Despite that, with ridiculously hard work and a bit of cleverness, my grandfather recognized the technology sector as the right place to be at the right time, and began his work there.
Anyway, so has anyone ever watched Hidden Figures? Because it's great. And I feel like with Hidden Figures and that whole true story in mind, could have been grandmother.
He carved out a good life for his family and gave back to his community. His children would have the best schooling, the best home life, all the resources and comforts one needs to get a head start in life. Which unfortunately led to our family also becoming the absolute definition of class privilege. Bit of a double-edged sword. My grandfather worked himself to death to give my father a makeshift golden parachute, but my father trivializes that to make himself look like a self-made man. He gives my grandfather no credit for any of it.
Oh no, Gavin's dad is Trump.
I think Flower's gonna be insulted now.
Huh?
I think Flower's gonna be insulted.
I don't think this was meant to be flattering to Gavin's dad.
No! But that doesn't make him Trump.
I'm just talking about this particular thing. A small loan of $1 million, you know?
Ah, yes, a small loan of $1 million. My brothers and sisters.
I wonder if I had a certain orange man in mind when I wrote this thinking emoji.
My brothers and sisters, also supposedly self-made men and women, despite taking daddy's seed money to buy their own businesses, each and every one.
Oh man, more Grace callouts! Drama! The drama.
The intrigue. The revenge.
True sibling energy dragging them when they aren't even around.
Exactly. If you ever want a shining example of the words I'm blanking on pronunciation. Yes, that. Shining example of meritocracy gone wild. Look no food for. Wow. Sharky.exe has died.
Sharky's not allowed to die. She's 18 during this game. So has
Wait,
she bought any businesses at the young age of 16? Told you not to uninstall those DLLs.
Wait, what's the time difference between this and New Challengers?
It's a few years, right?
I
feel like in my
look
mind
no
it's about
further
5
than
years,
the Cooper
but I may
family.
have made
You
that
could
up.
shatter a diamond with the power of our hubris.
I might have made that up. I know it's at least a couple of years. No, I think it is 5 years. Cause in the tweets I think it said that Sue is 21.
Oh, but our sister had an intern at the family company, and she made Iris that.
So she's just a
Okay.
child genius.
Yeah. You have to track your siblings when they aren't around. Otherwise they'll drag you right back. I'll be incorporating that diamond line into my cookbook habit.
The power
of
move
it.
of it.
You could shatter a diamond with the power of our hubris. You could shatter a diamond with the power of many people's hubrises. Hubris?
He pauses, biting his lips slightly.
Apologies. Going off on a rant, aren't I? Kindly.
So in TNC, Grace is kind of torn between her family and Gavin's perspectives. Ooh.
That's gonna be interesting.
I think it's interesting that the traits listed seem to be the same for her as they are for Gavin.
Wait, is it really a family gathering if everyone isn't roasting each other pie? I've never actually had a family gathering where they were roasting each other. Mostly they're roasting me.
I don't exactly drag or roast my brother in person.
You can roast him on his back. I've heard enough roasts.
I just, like... What would be the word?
Destroy? Brutalize?
See, I try not to go that far, but if he starts shit, I will finish it. If he starts talking like he knows my field better than I do, I will destroy him on it. And then my parents will yell at me for being too harsh on your brother.
See, really, the only thing I can say to roast my brother is the fact he has 6 kids. You play nice mostly, but jab and prod if things get tense.
See, I don't really play nice, I play ignore.
Yeah, Sam.
But if jabbed, I stab.
You're pointy?
Pointy. Point, point. Spike, spike.
Kindly.
Even though I really like the steady answer here.
But we'll do it later.
I know we will. Because you know when we do Gavin's route, it's gonna be steady everywhere I can.
I know. I've accepted this. This is my.
This is the trade-off for me accepting the kindly answers every time they come up here.
It's okay, Gavin. You're clearly feeling hurt by this. I don't mind if you want to vent. I've got 2 perfectly good shoulders to cry on. I'm not quite that far gone, thank you.
Oh, Gavin.
I appreciate the offer, but it's more the lunacy of my family's pride that grates on me, which is why I left home to strike out on my own.
I just realized I also completely, didn't even see what the basic answer was there. Save your shoulders, you'll get them later.
Joe! You must think me daft, turning down my family's wealth and taking up a position as accountant of a small family arcade. But I saw it as a challenge, a chance to be my own man, like my grandfather before me. The world gave him nothing. He came from nothing, but through hard work and determination, he did it. He overcame.
I feel like if he's a black man in 19XX that they're referring to, the world gave him less than nothing. The world gave him a lot of shit. Probably.
Probably.
Tulsa, Rosewood.
And while my brothers and sisters bought up tech companies, mashing up their projects together, then flipping them on the market once their value increased, I sought to take a failing enterprise, make it succeed, and stay with it. I'm not a love it and leave it man when it comes to business. I will overcome it in my own way. So, that's me in a nutshell.
My favorite.
A child of means who rejected those means and embraced a dream of madness. Does this suffice for your getting to know you need, Spank?
I'm left dumbfounded for a moment.
Does Gavin need those Spank hugs?
I've been expecting light small talk, not a backstory plus mission statement. Gavin doesn't wink at us as much as Teo does. So I don't think Gavin's looking for spank hugs.
Does Gavin need a Spank hug?
I feel like Gavin, like us, is I might reciprocate a hug if given. I am not initiating one. And honestly, I hadn't expected the accountant of a video arcade to be, born to a high tax bracket. A bit like the surprise of Percy's wealth.
Gavin has dust.
But does he have sand protect?
The dust
It's the glasses.
protection.
It's the glasses, actually.
The glasses protect from infinisand.
Yep. I'm going to laugh if there is Gavin winking at any point, honestly.
I feel like there has to be.
I feel like he's just forthright about it. Like, he wouldn't necessarily be winking at us. He'd just... My speaker cut out for a moment, and all I heard was Sharky say, "Does Gavin need a spank?" and was very concerned.
That's fair. That's very fair.
You know...
That's very fair, Magic.
You should be concerned either way.
I mean...
You should be concerned either way, but, Gavin already has Spank, right here, talking with him. Talking with them.
Gavin needs a spank as much as anybody needs a spank.
Yes, good. Continue.
Yes. Good. Continue. Oh my gosh, those are adorable.
Oh my god!
Those are adorable.
Those are adorable. But one question lingers.
So, you went to college, right?
Gavin is always looking out for the Funplex's back end, but who is looking out for Gavin's back end?
In our original playthrough, I'm guessing Naomi. And?
Sorry, I was just making a point of drinking my coffee.
Raises. Joe.
Okay, but actually I think the back end that we see the most is probably Naomi's.
Do we?
Yeah, because she's frequently turned around working on something, so we see her behind a lot.
Fair.
We basically never see the back of Gavin.
Yet.
Gavin may have the same, like, arcade spirits pixel heart with the little invader in the middle, like, just emblazoned across the back of his vest, and we just don't know.
See, for a second, I thought you were gonna say on the back of his pants, like on his butt, and I was gonna be very concerned.
Actually, the back of the pants say juicy.
Wait, look. I look.
Leave no person behind and leave no persons behind.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How did our streams go from, like, we're idiots to these jokes are everywhere?
His pants have essential NPC written across the ass.
Didn't Molly do art of all the characters' butts at some point? Did Molly?
I have no idea.
If so, interesting.
I'm just gonna sit in my ace chair here and
April Fools.
Fool's Day is
Yes.
questionable apparently.
Yes, she did. She did make everyone's butts. Aha! Why? That's a good question.
Why was that mod? It asked to permit the term Fool's Day, which I assume is hostility.
Yes, I'm assuming hostility.
Automod has some interesting.
Maybe we should turn down hostility and just leave discrimination.
Okay.
I'm in it. I can do it. Should I turn it down to just one?
I'll put it to 1.
No, I already did it.
Well, you're too slow. I already did it.
I already did it! Automod is out for blood.
What? But I thought I was out for blood all the time.
Tonight's your turn. Automod, yeah. I was triggering Automod constantly.
See, I mostly turned it on because it had the discrimination one.
Yeah, that's fair. We can just keep discrimination super high. I'm sorry, I'm filthy.
It's okay. We're sorry
One
that
day
it keeps attacking everyone.
One day we'll finish this chapter, and then we'll go see everyone at the beach, and Teo will be basically naked again.
Nod, I guess.
Am I wrong?
And I'll go, Teo, put some clothes on! Again. Probably.
Hooray! Teo's naked! Wait, what?
But I thought we were here for Purpur!
Purpur is not really that naked.
Purpur is not that naked. Our...
Banana. I know. Sadness. That sounds like
I want real cake!
Oh man, that's what we should have gotten for the new apartment. Cake.
Yeah, you should have. Time to go get some.
Well, I can't. We're streaming.
Time to go get some after.
That's true.
We got you cake Thursday. Ooh.
Okay, but like, you can never have enough cake.
This is true.
You always need more cake.
Always more cake.
Cake is essential.
Did you read this?
Yes, I read this forever ago. For business and accounting, yes. Right. And no student loans. Does DoorDash deliver you cake? I don't know. Does DoorDash?
Depending
Wait,
on
what?
your area, there may be some place that delivers
I
cake.
don't actually have DoorDash.
I have Grubhub. My roommate has caviar.
Yeah, I have Grubhub.
You
Wait,
ate
what
it
is-
in like 2 minutes.
Wait, is there a place on Grubhub that delivers cake?
Again, depending on your area. Like, it all depends on whether some bakery type of place has signed up to deliver through Grubhub. If not, then no. If yes, then yes.
Let's see.
I will say that, like, there's a fairly high chance that some place that, yeah, like, serves food but has a dessert section might have cake. Because if I search near me for cake, the results are Portofino Seafoods, but then there's a Daydream Cake Shop, and All You Can Sweet, and You Dessert Story, and I hope no one looks these up to find out where I live. Stream now paused while Sharky investigates whether cake is available on Grubhub. Oh no, what have we done?
Yeah, and guess what? It's saying no results for my address.
Well, you're in a suburban area, right?
Yeah.
How often, or how many options are there in your area? Like, how close are they?
I mean, I can go to I don't know. I just moved in.
Look later. Look later.
Yeah,
Finish
I'll
your
look
line
later.
first.
Yeah. Sorry.
Finish your line, and then we'll get to the part where I'm
What
reading
have we
all of the lines, and then you can look for cake as much as you want.
What have we done? The Lord's work of acquiring cake!
I mean,
That's because Sharky is secretly a computer and this is all a simulation.
we
Look,
all
if
live
this
in a
was-
simulation. I'm just waiting for them to shut it off at this point.
If this was me running the simulation, there would be more shenanigans going on, and it wouldn't be the shenanigans in the White House. Right.
Well, currently the White House doesn't have that many shenanigans because they're at Walter Reed Memorial Hospital.
And no student loans, and well, you had clothes on your back, and a nice house in a nice neighborhood, I'm guessing. Meaning, you weren't exactly starting from zero. Yes, I know. It's not exactly the ideal start for one on a quest to prove his well-to-do father wrong.
If
Honestly,
I were running this simulation, there would be more cake and kittens.
I take the cake, and can we
I would
substitute?
take cake and kittens. I have 2 cats.
Can we substitute kittens for cake?
No, he's sleeping peacefully.
Can we substitute kittens for more cake?
No.
Everyone's simulations would run very difficult. So
Cake and
more-
kittens.
Yes,
It's very important.
yes, cake and cake. Just not by the ocean.
I mean, it can be by the ocean if it's actually cake.
That's fair.
Although I still don't like the beach that much.
If my research as a chemist has proved anything to me, my simulations would fail a lot.
Ditch allergies. Yeah. Well, every simulation can go wrong.
Yeah.
We're one of many abandoned threads of failed simulation, actually, that they've just left running to see what happens. I'm
And
just
it's
waiting for them
gone
to shut us off,
badly.
actually.
They need to really fix the algorithms on this.
I mean, you believe in God. Maybe he's the scientist running it.
If this is an abandoned thread of his, that's not a good thing.
I know.
There's probably a little bit more fire and brimstone coming at the end of this thread.
I don't know if you were trying to reference the thing, but...
Thread's running on a great RTX 3090 in the sky.
Look, it might not be the sky. It might be underground. Maybe that's why, you know, underneath the earth is magma and everything, and it's so hot.
It's heating the it's heated up by the computers running everything.
Exactly. I mean, the sky is cold. If it's running on some kind of machine, that's probably very warm.
Yeah. Nah, that's what the sun's for. The sun's the computer.
The sun's the computer.
Yeah, that's why it's so hot. Probably not as hot as Gavin and Percy, I don't know.
Lots of natural cooling. Sure.
Anyway. True. Joe, am I still reading are we still in the same brain length?
Hey, don't leave Teo out of the list of people who are apparently hot.
Okay, but Ashley,
girls
Queen
hot?
Bee, and Naomi are also hot, right?
I think they're supposed to be.
Oh no, is everyone hot? Except for Spank?
Is Spank hot?
Is Spank
I'm
hot?
very confused.
Wait, who in this game is... That's the secret cap. They're all hot.
Confused ace noises!
Everyone is hot, including Spank! Spank is the hottest.
Confused ace noises.
There's everyone is hot. Confused ace noises everywhere.
Many confused ace noises.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, we should probably continue so we can get to crying. I realize I'm a bit of a fool. I'll admit to that. I certainly enjoyed the head start that wealth and gradual societal change can provide. I can never truly claim to be a wholly self-made man to the same degree. Especially Stank, but mostly Percy. And I don't consider rejecting the family wealth an insult to my grandfather's efforts. I can consider it an insult to my father, who lies and boasts and claims this was all his own doing. So, while I cannot truly start from zero as my grandfather did, I intend to be as much my own man as I can be, to honor his legacy in my own way. And that will have to do.
Gavin's great.
Are you getting thirsty for Gavin?
No. I just admire him.
Are you sure you're not getting thirsty for Gavin?
Is that what thirst is?
I don't know, is it?
Damn, that brought down the mood. I love having my mood brought down. Yep. Time for me to lighten it up again. Oh.
Oh, is there gonna be... Yes! Yes! Do it.
What? What's that? Joined the Funplex because your family's background in tech?
No.
All the pinball you can play?
No.
Gavin is shaped like a friend.
Wait,
there's friend thirst?
Friend thirst.
What is friend thirst? I'm confused.
Confused ace voices. Quirky, 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 quirky. So you completely turned down your father's seat money? You could have bought the arcade with that. Installed solid gold joysticks on every game. Sharky 29 thirst. That is amazing.
What is friend thirst?
I believe in friend thirst. I don't know.
This reminds me of the time when one of my friends was telling me about how she made a point to befriend these certain people in college, and she describes them all the time as this mess of nerds, but she is talking also simultaneously about how they all came from like really good background. Like one's father owns like hotels or something. I'm just like, what? You actively chose to become friends with these people? What is that like? I don't actively choose to become friends with this or that person. Just make friends.
Dead. That is so cute.
That is really cute, and I also relate.
I mean, I'm like, how I make friends is somebody drags me and said, hey, here's a person, become friends with them. Or I just start talking to somebody and they're like, cool, now we're friends.
Yep. Well, not the former. The former was probably me dragging you to things.
Yes, exactly. You're one of the people.
Hi, brain. Well, no, you two knew each other before.
Barely.
And then you ended up roommates for a while.
Roll my eyes at Satan. We had one class! Freshman year!
Yep.
That just
And you were roommates for a time, and I think that ended better than the other roommate situation that I've heard of from Brain previously.
It's Pinky and the Brain. Yes, Pinky and the Brain. Oh yeah!
The sad thing is, I think I know of 2 different other roommate situations that Brain has had, and I think that upon your leaving, it's ended better than both of those situations.
That's sad, because I'm me. I'm terrible. Nobody should want to be friends with me.
Too bad. I think everyone in this chat has declared that you're a friend.
See, like I'm telling you, we talked for a little bit and now it's, yep, we're friends. You're stuck with me.
Yep. That sounds about right. And then I dragged you into starting a stream.
Name it the Gavinplex. Make Ashley dress up as a giant Gavin-headed costume.
I'm trying to imagine Ashley going around trying to pretend to be Gavin.
Oh, I consider you more of an acquaintance. Touche, Magic. Touche.
Fair.
Watch, then it's a spamming of, wait, we were friends?
I'm pretty sure at least 1 or 2 people in the chat would declare you a friend. This makes sense considering he's only not a roommate as of like 12 hours ago.
I define friend thirst as having a genuine interest and desire and attraction to someone, but not in a sexual way. So, in a platonic way.
I'm confused. There's friend attraction.
Yes, platonic attraction. That is an actual thing. I did know about that. I would never have described something as a friend thirst. And I've never actually experienced platonic attraction.
I mean, is there such thing as demi-platonic attraction?
Yes, you have to be friends from someone who have platonic attraction if you want to be friends with them.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a way of expression. Yeah.
That's okay. That's fine.
I didn't.
I don't get it, but that's fine.
There are 6 different types of attraction. I know that's one of them.
Yes. I have aesthetic attraction. I know that.
I
go,
don't have
ooh,
that.
spooky tree.
Do I have 0 attractions? Am I truly a robot?
No. Because you know what your aesthetic attraction is? When you freaked out
Kingdom
with
Hearts?
joy upon watching the Adorables trailer for the first time.
Oh my gosh, the Adorable trailer was so good.
There's your aesthetic attraction.
I cannot wait. I actually have 3 the figures I got with the complete edition, and I never opened them up, and I can't wait to actually like have them open and out.
So that's aesthetic.
Ah, yes, adorables. The cutest aesthetic.
Yes.
And to everyone who doesn't understand, adorables is World of Final Fantasy. Look it up, it's adorable.
It's very cute.
I have been trying to replay it a little bit on PC. It is such a fun game. I call it the best Pokemon game that came out in the last few years.
I'm
Shots
sad
fired
'cause
at Pokemon Sword and Shield.
I upgraded my phone OS and now Pokemon Cafe Mix no longer runs.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts just started working for me again last night. I'm so happy because I feel like I'm so far behind now. Even though I haven't been going too hard on it, but like, I'm so happy I can try again. Sorry, wow, they came for the arcade spirits and crying. We're just ourselves.
Yep. You didn't even acknowledge me going, Ashley running around in a Gavin costume pretending to be Gavin.
Oh my gosh, that would be adorable.
That'd be hilarious.
I need to look into the 6 types of attraction you speak, and I'm just learning such... Yeah, apparently, not apparently, there are 6 different types.
Well,
Romantic,
you can say
sexual,
apparently in the sense that, like, these things are defined as a sort of theory around it.
Yeah.
But, like, these things are constantly changing.
Yes. I think we're here for your banter. And purple is a plus.
Ashley's Gavin costume still has the eye holes on the neck, though. Oh,
that makes it even better.
Oh no!
That makes it
that
even
would
better.
be terrifying.
Now I just want to see a fan art of that. Somebody must have done it already. That's
It's a
her
trademark.
trademark.
Alright.
That's an unsettling image.
Gavin is responding to the chat.
But as noted, I have no interest in using my father's launchpad. If I was going to prove him wrong, that he truly wasn't a self-made man, no shortcuts allowed.
I'm still a little bit mad that Francine didn't leave the Funplex to Gavin.
Yeah, well...
Like a little bit!
Which means voluntarily letting the arcade suffer. I know. I could help it along considerably with a bailout. Perhaps I'm selfish, following my dream, rather than adopting a more pragmatic solution. You said dreams are worth protecting. True, they are. And mine remains intact. For now.
Gavin's my favorite. Gavin's
For now.
Gavin's my favorite.
And I believe I've bent your ear about socioeconomic philosophy more than enough.
Wait, no, give me more! More socioeconomic philosophy!
No.
Oh. Fine, I'll wait, because I made the conscious decision to put his last.
Mm-hmm.
I
Undoubtedly,
did this
this
to
has
myself.
been the most boring conversation of your entire life. And for that, I apologize. He seems perfect for you. Unpopular opinion, Francine could be too trusting and short-sighted. She seemed unaware her daughter and grandson hated. Yeah, basically.
I'm like, is it an unpopular opinion if you're the writer?
Or a dev fact. I mean, yeah. Well, she is too trusting because, like, she's just like, yeah.
They'll be fine.
You go ahead and talk to these people and make these decisions. I don't need to be a part of it. You can do everything
You
yourself.
can hear Date go out and think on it and make your own decision about what's the best choice.
I believe in you. Like, yes, too trusting is very true. is annoying, but it is what it is.
Yes. I mean, I'm only annoyed in the sense of, like, Gavin deserved to inherit it. Gavin kept it afloat for all that time. Gavin deserves the funplex.
But it's to my daughter.
Well, they are my family after all.
Ohana means family.
The funplex family, though.
What a plex of fun. It's fine. It's fine. I said I wanted to get to know you. This is getting to know you. And as fair is fair, I think you should get to know me. The Funly!
Although with Spank being like, I think you should get to know me, and I'm like, Gavin with his arms still crossed, like, I literally did not ask.
I did not ask, and I do not care.
Quid pro quo. This is not what that phrase means, I don't think. I tell him about my happy childhood and my unhappy adolescence. I tell him about the fall of the Wafflebottom family and of Juniper pulling me out of the ashes. I tell him about what was really going on in my head on day one of the Funplex, and even about Juniper's secret job offer.
Gavin kept it afloat, but he wasn't capable of making it soar. You do that.
Okay, but keeping it afloat first is a very essential base. And I feel like that's worth a lot.
Now you guys got songs stuck in my head. Learn to Fly is stuck in my head now. Why do you do this to me?
I think you do it to yourself, actually. Also, I'm amused that Spank's like, all right, thanks for that. Now I'm going to tell you my entire life story. He listens attentively. At first, I think he's ignoring me, just nodding along as he says nothing in return. But no, he's absorbing it, analyzing it.
And murdering it.
What, further?
He's furthering it. And now you're furthering.
Wait, is Gavin furthering us?
Just like we furthered Daco one day.
We don't murder Daco.
We just help put him in a situation where he might not get out of ever again?
We don't murder Daco.
No, it's...
Sue kind of does.
It's future murder. It's future death. It's further.
Okay, but I think Sue more actively does that than we do.
Of course not. You further him. But seriously, and now you're fighting. Fighting for your dream. Fighting for the Funplex. Just like me. That about sums it up? Yep.
Very
Yep.
well.
Yep. Very well. Consider your dream under my protection umbrella. I'll fight for your dream as well, with all my heart. I know I haven't been the best at protecting Naomi's dream. I know I make mistakes. But I'm trying to improve Spank. To be a better person.
What, he's trying to improve at spanking?
I knew somebody was gonna say it. I knew somebody was gonna say it. Are we sure he doesn't need the spank hug?
Make it so.
I trust that if I ever accidentally step on your dream, you will let me know, with honesty and clarity. Do not hold back. Don't be afraid to hurt my feelings.
See, he's my favorite.
Wouldn't dream of it. Now come in for a spank hug. Then we have an accord.
Gavin doesn't do spank hugs. He only does spank handshakes, actually.
How does that work? Ugh. Ugh. Is that like the bro handshake where instead of like tapping shoulders, you spank each other?
Spank shakes.
Oh my gosh. I suppose we've hidden ourselves away from Further Fest long enough. Shall we return? It's like
Like a fist bump, but ass first.
oh my gosh.
We can
Butt to
quickly
butt.
gather up our trash and shuffle on back to our jobs. Him at the desk, myself on the floor. The event's not over, not by a long shot.
See, Magic and Joe are now on the same brain length.
The next few hours pass quickly. With renewed confidence, Percy is deep into his world record run and performing admirably. He's intensely focused on that score, inching ever closer. While Queen Bee effortlessly destroys locals on the path to her inevitable showdown with the demon.
Ooh.
I'm just like, wait, if we don't watch Queen Bee at all, if we don't spend any time with her on today's, what happens to her?
Ooh,
Oh
we're
no,
gonna find out.
I'm scared.
We're gonna be scared.
Myself, I float through it all, taking care of little problems while keeping an eye on both of them. But as the event winds to a close, all eyes are on our two main events and the very real possibility of our local heroes falling apart at the finish line.
Purr, 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 purr,
Oh
purr,
no,
purr,
I'm scared.
purr.
I'm scared and I'm gonna get more coffee.
Should I get more alcohol in my system?
I mean, you can. No one's stopping you.
Okay, I'm gonna get more alcohol in my system while you get more coffee in your
All right,
system.
drink break.
Drink break.
Chat
Drink
amongst
and bathroom
yourselves.
break.
Oh, we have a cat. The cat has joined the stream. And the cat is purring. Stalling. Yes, we may have been stalling a little bit.
Meow. Yes, Mog. Will you meow for everyone?
No. No, you're just gonna walk onto my subwoofer. Yes, exactly. I've been making the purr joke at my cat now.
Yeah, Mog? Are you Purr? You're going Purr? Hi. Good boy.
Sorry for the wait, everyone. We are absolutely stalling. We are delaying the crying as long as possible, maybe. Or crying the entire time. potentially also crying the entire time. Yeah, I went to go make my coffee and then my cat got out of his comfy bed to chase me into the kitchen and then meow at me. So here he is, he's awake. Hello. I was joking with my roommate about how I don't need to get weights in quarantine because I'm carrying around this 13-pound cat all the time.
So, my roommate was like, why do I keep hearing you say spank all the time? I'm like, the name of our character? And she was just like, okay.
So, wait, what exactly did you tell her?
That's the name of our character. It's true.
It is true. Sure, Sharky.
Look, my roommate doesn't fully understand what we do.
Well, she just has to also join. She just has to come watch.
She tried and then got weirded out by Dream Daddy.
I don't think this is any better.
I think
Spank is my arcade son. Actually, I would say that Spunk was when we made Sharky as the MC appearance.
probably worse because of us.
Fine.
You're fine.
Didn't you say that if I come to visit, she wants to just burst in on me?
No, she pre-streamed. She was like, I want to talk to the person I'm streaming with, see what she's like.
Oh, well,
Like pre-stream, not during stream.
okay.
What? Spooky, scary? Scary, spooky?
Spooky,
Happy
scary,
Halloween?
Satan.
Spoopy! All of the spooky things.
Streaming down the spine?
She wants to meet Satan. Well, Satan's ready anytime.
You're gonna meet the artist, you're gonna meet my roommate. Why do you meet all my friends? Stop it.
Because your friends decide they also want to meet me, I guess? Look, Brain got to meet your new roommate before I did.
Yeah, and? Die.
You had declared that I'm not allowed to meet either of them ever.
And now you're gonna have to talk with both of them. What a sad day I live in.
I mean,
I
all I
blame
can
Trump.
say is you kinda did it to yourself.
No, I blame Trump.
What?
I just blame Trump.
I am perfectly okay if that becomes the new thanks, Obama.
Anyway.
Technically, the arcade-wide score competition is still on, but the crowds are ignoring the games in favor of crowding around Fist of Discomfort and Moopy.
Well, we all do, honestly.
Percy's been on a solid run since his earlier fumbles. Queen Bee's been effortlessly destroying all competitors, as expected.
Yep.
But the demon has been matching her game for game, destroying all his opponents as well. And as predicted, grand finals will come down to Queen Bee versus the demon.
Of course.
And as for the magical world of Moopy, Percy's closing in on that world record, with the tape rolling and ready to submit to Twin Galaxies. Pressure's on.
Under pressure, boom, 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 boom.
I helped Percy through his frustration. I could be there for him at the end, too. But undoubtedly, the tournament has the bigger crowd. I might be needed there.
Nope.
I can't be there for them both as much as I want to. Who do I focus on?
Her.
I'm so scared.
Her.
Percy is about to achieve his life ambition. I want to be there when it happens. I know our main event is Fist of Discomfort, but Percy's having a difficult day, judging by how frustrated he was this morning. I want to be there for the end of his run. The good news is that he's closing in on the world record, approaching 3.5 million.
Wow, it's pretty close.
There we go.
Pretty close.
A small crowd is gathered to watch Percy's progress. Not as large a crowd as the one around Fist of Discomfort, but Retro still has a following in 20XX, clearly.
Clearly. Almost there! You can do it!
I gently push my way to the front of the crowd. Percy is in deep concentration as I see a bead of sweat slide down his brow. As much as I don't want to take his focus off of Moopy, Percy could use a little check-in.
Almost there?
Almost there. Mr. Moopy glides through maze after maze, point pressing by sticking around just long enough to grab all the dots to zap all the monsters before exiting stage left. His expression is dead serious from absolute focus. In the zone. Auto zone.
In the zone! Auto zone!
But I know once he achieves this dream he's been reaching for, we'll get our happy Percy back from the zone.
Auto zone!
Or is it the Twilight Zone? He's playing well. Much better than this morning. Good to see. Any minute now. Just a matter of minutes before the world record is his at long last. I'm almost... Oh, no.
Percy?
Oh, no. Wait, I don't like this face! Oh no!
Percy?
Almost. Something's wrong. Something's very wrong. That's not the look of someone in the zone. That's the look of someone in actual physical pain. Percy's face becomes a sharp grimace as his hand clutches around the joystick hard enough to send Mr. Moopy down a dead end. His right hand clutches at his chest, every muscle in his body tightening. Sweat's forming on his brow. If I didn't know any better, I'd think... No, not now, not now! Oh no.
Percy, you're hurt!
Quickly, he grabs my jacket with the same ferocity he was grabbing at his shirt. Please, just a few minutes, don't do anything, don't stop me yet. I can do this!
Call 911 and stop the game!
Percy, no! This is his dream, finally realized. Defeat the high scorer. My dream is a spectacular event, one which will make the Funplex soar. But neither of our dreams are worth his life.
Iris, call 911. Hurry! On it! I'm sorry, Percy. We need you to get to a hospital. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Reluctantly, he lets go of the joystick, leaning heavily on the cabinet as Moopy dies 1,000 deaths. At least without the need to focus on the game, he's calmer. Don't blame yourself. Please. It's not your fault. I just...
Shh. Ambulance will be here soon. We'll be fine, I promise. Please.
Don't make promises that are beyond your ability to keep.
Gavin, can you hear me? Or can you help me? Whoops.
Nodding quickly, Gavin moves to Percy's side, assisting me in getting him off the stool and lying down on the ground. Gavin takes a moment to direct the ever-growing crowd. Funny how emergencies always draw way more attention than the event itself.
I need everyone to back away and give Percy some space. An ambulance will be arriving soon, and I need a clear path.
Percy. The crowd murmurs, some of them feeling uncomfortable wandering off to the Fist of Discomfort finals, which are clearly wrapping up from the sound of it. Others make a clear path, but stand around watching and waiting. This isn't how I wanted it to end.
It's not over. It's just over for now, okay? I'm with you. I'm here with you. Focus on me. We'll get through this.
I suppose. Thank you. I'm sorry to burden you with this. A few minutes later, the ambulance approaches and 2 EMTs rush into the arcade, rolling along a stretcher. I go with him, of course. Because this is my fault. I'm the one who organized the event. I'm the one who pushed everybody past their limits, all in the name of making my dream a reality. I've been working hard to make what would have been a temporary job and a long string of temporary jobs into something more, something I can believe in, but I didn't stop to think of what that would cost me and everyone around me. Percy, no!
I guess we're out of the auto zone now, guys.
I wasn't a blood relative, but Percy insisted I stay with him the whole way through the admission process. I was there when the doctor explained that the tremor had passed, and with emergency medication and an overnight observation period, he'd likely be released the next day. And even as visiting hours dwindled away, I stayed at his bedside. On the plus side, I'll be swimming in little pudding cups tonight, I suppose. Might be hard to sleep, what with all that free sugar. Truth be told, he's in better spirits than I am. I suppose you've sussed it all out by this point, haven't you?
About your condition? It's the same one that took your sister, isn't it?
Indeed. I'm a bit of a late bloomer compared to her, but it seems that this rare heart disease runs in my family. She had it. I've got it.
What about the treatments? The ones you came to America to get for her?
I tried the medication, but I'm just as unresponsive to it as she was. I suppose that's just how it is, love.
So, what do you have?
At last check. 2 years. I think you see now why I'm rather eager to topple that high score sooner than later, as there may not be a later, see? Oh no. All the foreshadowing came to here.
No, it's not foreshadowing, it's foreshadowing.
Well, it's not any shadowing anymore, it's just at the forefront.
That's true. The fur front?
No. I mean, he is a bear, but
Exactly!
just shadow.
I am the shadow.
Under your bed?
I am the shadow under your bed.
No, I am the shadow of the moon at night,
I don't remember.
filling your dreams to the brim with fright.
A sad shadow. Dot dot dot.
Now, none of that. I made peace with this ages ago. Life is unfortunately a fatal illness. Everybody passes in time. Mine may be sooner than others, sooner than yours, but that's just how it's going to be. The important thing is not the quantity, but the quality of that life. I'm aiming to make the most of my remaining days. Raising money for charities, working on my moopy ambition, enjoying time with friends, things like that.
And trying to nail the movie score in honor of your sister.
Indeed. Truthfully, I'm lucky today wasn't the end. I'll have another chance. I've you to thank for that. Bullshit. Pardon?
I never killed you for my dream.
Oof! Oof, the quirky.
Ooh, no. What? Oh, Kate's crying. Okay.
Okay.
I never killed you for my dream.
The only time I'm gonna be like, okay, well, we're not picking the quirky one for sure, so I guess I'll go kindly.
I mean, the quirky one, the snippet sounds bad, but I don't think it's going to be nearly as bad. Percy, I got so wrapped up in promoting the Funplex that I nearly put you in the morgue. I feel like a complete
Ass.
You deserve better than that. Better than someone so focused on dragging themselves out of depression that they should ignore the needs of their friends.
Come now, it's not quite like that. I agreed to help you with Furderfest. That was my choice. I knew that high pressure could do this, and I did it anyway. For you and for me. And you know why it's so important to me. You know why I'd ignore even my doctor's orders and carry on. So if you insist on considering yourself a fool, well, I'm just as foolish. We can be proper fools together. Is that acceptable?
Yeah.
Quite good.
Then we have an accord. Just like
Wait.
the same phrasing as Gavin earlier.
Yeah, is Percy now Gavin? Huh. Huh.
Maybe this is just how rich people talk.
Maybe. I haven't met many rich people.
When you surpass a certain number in your bank account, then you just start using words like accord in your everyday vocabulary.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe Gavin and Percy just hang out a lot, so they have similar vocab.
Mm. 2 years, huh?
Give or take. I do want to thank you for being at my side today. Through the morning and the long dark of evening, it has helped tremendously, believe me.
They are friends and talk money.
They do. We saw that in the, other scene.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather think we get along well, yes. Can't think of a better person to steer the ship known as the Funplex that I've chosen for my final sail. You don't have to be rich to use affected language, though aren't they both rich? Yes, they are both rich, which is why I made the joke.
Yeah.
Well, Gavin, maybe a little less so because he turned down the money, so I don't think he has immediate access to it. But he, like, grew up rich.
He grew up very rich, yeah. Honestly, I just forgot I'd used that phrase already.
I mean, it just it requires that someone do Gavin for the one scene and Percy for the... Percy didn't grow up rich, but he's rich now.
Yeah.
So basically the opposite of Gavin. Gavin grew up rich, but then turned down the riches. Percy grew up poor, but then made himself rich.
We just happened to get the exact way to have that phrase happen very close to each other.
Mm-hmm. I'm just going with once you hit a certain number in your bank account, your vocabulary permanently changes. And so, you know, once you've had that much money at some point, you just start saying words like accord all the time.
So we struck an accord with an accordion.
Making such stupid jokes during this very sad scene. I'm so sorry.
Look, I have to.
This is our coping mechanism.
It's my way so I don't cry. I need to not cry.
I cried our first run with the Juniper fight.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, I've cried a bunch of times on stream.
This game.
I just like to think that Gavin took some of Percy's isms.
Yeah, I mean, they are friends. They talk money. They do chat and, like, interact with each other. And in the way that language naturally does. You know, sometimes you pick up your friend's speech patterns. It's strange how at peace he is with the idea of dying. I can't say I'm at peace with it. Not with the idea of losing him. Maybe I should let go of those feelings. Not burden him with it, not when he doesn't have long to live. Or maybe it's now or never.
I ain't gonna live forever.
Oh god.
I wish I could have more than 2 years with you. Because I love you. I wish
Damn it. I can't get the words to come out smoothly. Not in this place, this circumstance.
This isn't fair. Not at all.
Wait, what are everyone's ages in this game? Because I know it has mentioned that Percy is, like, a bit older. Are Percy and Gavin the same age?
No,
is
I
Gavin a
assume.
bit younger?
I assume Gavin was like closer to our age, which isn't going to be that far off. But
Well,
like,
I feel like I just assumed that Ashley was maybe a little bit younger than Gavin.
Claire's 25, Percy's like 33.
Okay. Wait, but what about everyone else?
They are in their 20Xs. Nah, I assume
Gavin's
like
26. Okay.
yeah, so about our age.
Gavin just acts really mature.
That's what growing up with money must have done.
Affluenza would like a word.
Joking.
Affluenza would like many words. Actually, Affluenza would like 0 words and crashing a car for fun.
Whee! It's not fair of me to say this. Tell me you're counting down the days, but I love you, Percy. I know the timing sucks. I know I'm springing this on you all of a sudden, but I can't help it. I need you to know.
Proving his calm in the face of my storm, Percy offers a gentle smile. It's sweet of you, love, and I'll admit to a fondness myself. My days have certainly been brighter with you in them, I don't deny it. Oh, I was friendly with the Funplex folks indeed, but there's a certain light in that musty old arcade now that you're here with me. Still, in the end, he shakes his head lightly. I appreciate it, but I suspect you'd be better off with someone who can be around in your twilight years. The heart wants what the heart wants. I understand that. Sadly, mine wants to kill me. I don't want to burden anyone else with that pain.
So, now what?
What an offhanded dark humor.
That is so. If he didn't
Sadly,
make
mine wants to kill me. Anyway.
If he didn't make the joke, I would have.
Every damn time.
So now what?
Well, I suppose I've provided you a fine escape hatch, yes? So that you know I'm quite at ease with matters and will understand if you'd prefer to love another.
I don't know. Maybe I'm pretty mixed up right now.
It has been a funny sort of day, hasn't it?
You could say that again.
It has been a funny sort of day, hasn't it? He offers a great big laugh, muted slightly by being weakened from the evening's events. There's the quirky.
There's the quirky.
Well, I suppose you've still time to ponder it all. I've the time for that matter. Give it the dad joke.
It's wonderful. Thank you, Purper.
A gentleman to the end, allowing me to politely back out of my own words. I don't know if I really can, though, or if I will. And I love him for it. Yes. I mean, he has to lighten the mood, because I'd feel pretty inappropriate if it was only Spank making the jokes.
Spank jokes with it, and Spank hugs.
Alright, dad joke has chat approval, it seems. Before I can say another word, there's a sharp knock at the door, which then immediately opens.
I think because it's 50% because they're thirsty.
Holy fuck, Purper, what the fuck happened? They told me your heart exploded or something. Also, hi, kid.
Hi?
Ah, Queen Bee. How did the tournament go? Afraid I was a bit occupied at the moment, couldn't watch the finals. Who fucking cares? I do. I just said so, yes. Right, sorry, right. I'll keep it short. I lost. Got completely and utterly owned, too.
Aw, jeez.
Surprisingly enough, it's not as bad as I'd feared. Seems that the demon actually came all this way, not to kick my ass, but to scout me. He's forming a team. Wants me to join.
Wait. Demon is hiring you? No more L7?
Victory!
No more L7. Way to twist a defeat into a victory, eh? Another dream I nearly annihilated while trying to achieve mine. Nearly, though. Thank goodness for turns of fortune. Right, there's my story in Reader's Digest trademark form. Now it's your turn, Purpur. What the fuck, man?! Nothing for you to concern yourself with, just a minor embuggerance. Oh, bullshit! This is the same thing your sister had, isn't it? Bye, Flower. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah! Always thanks for joining.
Well, it's not like Percy's only friends with me. Seems he's told Queen Bee his tale, too. No wonder she rushed right over. Well, yes. How long? 2 years. Fuck! The hospital PA system chimes, grabbing my attention. I'm so glad that I get to just be Queen Bee in this moment. Fuck! What the fuck, Purpur?
Do. Your attention, please. Your attention, please. Visiting hours are now over. Visiting hours are now over.
Nurse Rando.
Do.
Suppose it's time for you two to head on home. And don't you worry about me. I'll be out of here in the morning. Probably take a break from Moopy for a time, but I'll pop by the Funplex all the same.
Only if you're sure, Percy.
You know me, love. I'm an optimization expert. And my way of keeping calm through this silliness is to optimize the happiness I can find in the time remaining to me. And that means...
The Funplex.
the Funplex. Queen Bee offers me a ride back to the Funplex in her car. I've still got an event to wrap up and then a bus to catch back to my apartment. Neither of us really feel like talking on the way there. Funplex, code for spank. The thing that will give Percy joy is spank. Yep.
I mean, if he's into that,
If he's into that.
I'm back.
Not that there's much to come back to. All the plastic trophies I'd picked out for the high score contests are gone, along with their winners. Looks like everybody's closing up shop. Ashley tidying up a bit. Naomi literally having fallen asleep at the prize desk. Brain still has not met Naomi.
Brain has still not met Naomi.
Brain will love Naomi. They'd be best friends. Well, he said he expressed a fondness for them.
Does the fondness include spanking?
A fondness for spank.
Ing.
Yep.
Don't you love that we chose this name?
Wasn't that the whole point?
Yeah.
Uh,
We got some beauties as Spank Hug.
what's the next name gonna be?
I don't know.
I don't think we can do spank again. We've been changing it every time.
Exactly. We did Santa twice, so we could probably do another one.
Yeah, but we were more consistent about Santa.
It's true.
We did Santa more than twice, I thought.
Oh, did we?
Mm-hmm.
I know we did at least twice.
I think we did Santa for most of them.
All I remember was Snecky. Bottoms
Oh,
up,
right.
bottom.
We
Snecky
did
was-
say that. We
Yeah,
might
we
have
did.
to.
Bottom, top, bottom. Hello, bottom.
I
Wait,
was just
bottom-
imagining Queen Bee constantly being, yo, bottom!
Oh, so you're saying that needs to be our name for Queen Bee's route?
Huh?
That needs to be our name for Queen Bee's route?
Isn't Queen Bee next?
Mm.
I thought she was.
Oh, no, yeah, she was.
Yeah, she's next, so... Queen Bee is just constantly going, yo, bottom!
Sup, bottom. Well, she's the top, so
That sounds hysterical.
hit skip.
I mean, we're almost at the end. We can just read it. And Francine up way past her bedtime squinting at a computer printout.
Hello, dearie.
Ah, there you are, Spank. Gabbing around the numbers while you were out. Despite the discount on tokens, we made a tidy profit today. Far above and beyond what the Funplex normally draws. ... From what Ashley tells me, the mood was quite jovial near the end, with many nice folks saying they plan to return. And even if the local champ didn't win that Fist of Discomfort, they got to see the demon in action. That's a feather in our cap. ... I'd hoped you'd be pleased with the news. This is what you wanted, yes? To put the Funplex on the map? Business is going to be just peachy now, especially with more lovely parties like this one.
We're gonna party hardy. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I am happy about it.
I realized that at some point, I went from reading Francine somewhat slowly to just speaking at my normal pace in old lady voice.
An old lady voice.
Exhausted?
Emotionally, mentally, and physically.
Dear.
Well, for what it's worth, we're all rather exhausted, dearie. But we've got no regrets.
Okay, fine, I'll skip. You're an inspiration to me. You had the guts to chase your dreams. It's tough work, but I knew that Iris could find you something you'd love. And I've been wondering if I should follow in your footsteps.
You want to become an arcade czar?
No, down with monarchy. No, silly. I mean, just try to find something to do with my life other than make coffee for executives and file their paperwork. Like that poster. I could try to be a graphic designer, maybe. I've always loved doing stuff like that. What do you think? Except that following your dreams can run you ragged, like it did to me today. It could nearly torpedo your future. It could even kill you. Is it worth it? Is it really worth all the trouble?
Are we gonna this is fine it? Are we gonna this is fine?
We are not choosing the last one in any playthrough of this. We are not choosing the last option in any playthrough of this. That is dialogue we are presumably never going to get. See, Brain agrees. We can tell her to follow her dreams, but with a more practical path, or just follow her dreams wildly. We are not telling her to stick with her miserable day job.
Okay.
Support your friends!
I have no support for myself.
Okay,
How can I
but do you
support my
support your
friends?
friends?
What?
Okay, but do you support your friends?
How can I support my friends if I don't support myself?
Maybe you should start supporting yourself then.
Can't. I'm terrible.
Well, become less terrible then.
Have you heard about my family?
Yes,
terrible to
and?
my jeans.
We just heard about Gavin's. What's your point?
Anyway, I guess we're gonna go with the firm.
Francine's right. I chose this path. I chose to make my life difficult in order to make my life into something. We'll just have to support you, Sharky.
Wait, am I supposed to believe in the you that believes in the me?
Yep. Yep, that's exactly how that works. Yep.
I don't get it.
Juniper's helped me out along the way, and I should help her in turn. But with an edge of pragmatism.
I'm not gonna lie. Becoming an artist wouldn't be easy. Not by a long shot. How about splitting the difference? Instead of becoming a starving indie artist, find a graphic design company. Somewhere you can build up your skills.
I'm like... Admittedly, it's not as simple as just find a graphic design company.
Well, yes.
Another office? But, yeah, actually that makes sense.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll start looking around. Thanks, Spank. You need to go to bed and sleep. Tomorrow, I'll make you pancakes. A reward for my hardworking arcade czar. You used to have pancakes every morning during those summer trips, right? Your mom made them.
That was ages ago, Jennifer. When my folks could afford a trip to the shore.
And Juniper gets a wry smile. I think I know exactly how we can celebrate your newfound success. How about... Fade to black.
Dot. A beach vacation? You've cleared level 4 of Arcade Spirits. A winner is you! Now, let's see your score!
Sorry, fan service episode is next time.
Next time on Arcade Spirits Z. Fan service everywhere! Teo, put on some clothes. Percy seems to like you. He's a quiet one, but with a big heart.
That wants to kill him.
That wants to murder him, yes. You're proving to be a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul. Also, you scored 14,100 points. Woohoo! Today's pizza fact is, the world's largest pizza covered 10,000 square feet and measured 140 feet across. It weighed in at 44,457 pounds.
Never!
Percy, put on some clothes. We don't want to see you like that. Oh my gosh.
I mean, pretty much everything that has a beach episode, that is the fan service episode. I assume that's what beach episodes are for.
Now we get a pizza fact this time. Last time Sharky had to come up with one.
Uh-huh.
Don't make Iris say trash. I would always make Iris say trash.
Wasn't it me that added the trash?
I don't know.
I gotta live up to my satanic name sometimes.
Do you want to save your game before proceeding to level 5?
Anyway, just because his heart wants to kill him doesn't mean it will succeed.
Under the boardwalk.
Is sand. And then more sand.
You mean Infinisand?
Does Percy wink at us?
Does Percy have Infinisand stuck in his eye?
I feel like Ashley and Teo are the primary culprits.
Of Infinisand?
Yeah.
We shall see if Percy has Infinisand.
Oh man, does that mean we get to go on a date with Percy? Like an official
Ooh.
one?
We're gonna go on a date? Oh no.
We'll upgrade from a lunch maybe date to a date. Oh man.
Ooh.
Alright, so everyone has to join us Wednesday night, I guess.
For a date night.
Date night with Percy. Date night with Percy.
A true and proper date. A true accord.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Thanks for joining in our shenanigans. A proper date. Oh my gosh.
That's...
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
Thanks to everyone who joined. I hope you enjoy the dad jokes that are still continuing in chat.
Dad jokes forever. Oh,
We are still working on the Discord.
yes, we're still working. It will probably be ready for the next stream.
Yeah, something like
And we
that.
can actually, we can actually have
You really seem to want to switch over to Twitch Sings, you know?
I don't know.
I mean, you're singing on
I'm
Twitch.
not dancing.
You were saying earlier how you had these songs stuck in your head. I mean, I think you really just want to sing for everybody.
I want to sing for no one, not even myself. Aw, that makes me blue. Now I have a song stuck in my head. Thanks, VeggieTales. There's a song titled
Magic
I'm So-
song is the one that actually comes to mind.
No, there's a VeggieTales song called I'm So Blue.
Okay, but I'm blue.
I'm blue, da boo dee da boo da do da boo dee da boo da da boo
Yes,
dee
that
da
one.
boo da.
See, you totally want to sing on the stream. Okay, good
On
night, everyone.
that note, bye.